Alrighty then. Boo. Ta-da! Here I am. I'm streaming. Wow, amazing. So pay no mind to the very messy desk. I actually cleaned it up a little bit yesterday. I know it doesn't look like it, but trust me, it's better than it was. Hold on. Just gotta move some stuff around. Why is this here? Why is any of those there? Why is any of those? Let's just shove that quite nicely. Alright, so I'm just messing with some stuff right now. That worked well. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'll just bring you a little bit closer. A bit closer to the action. Wow. Alright, oh, okay, everything suddenly appeared, alright. A bunch of my audio stuff wasn't existent for a while, but now it's suddenly decided to exist. That's nice. Okay. Actually, I need something. So we're straight up just streaming my desktop at the moment, plus this camera, which at some point will be a bit bigger. Let's see, what am I looking for? That's the thing. I need this, because the other thing just doesn't really actually work. Yep. I just need the controls. Didgeridoo. Switch. Okay, that's fun. I need the webcam controller. Controlly thing. You're just not gonna work, are ya? Webcam controller. Quick capture. Nothing. Not gonna work. Alright, that's cool. Alright, whatever. Well, I'd zoom it in, but apparently I can't, unless I can do that here, which I might be able to do. Let's see, no. Okay, cool. That's cool. Something here. Nope. Nope. Alright, cool. Well, I can't zoom this in at all, so I'll just have to move shit around. Oh, I have an old Xbox One controller that doesn't work at all. Look at it! And, I want to take the motors out of it. Mainly this one, because it's much more beefy. There's also ones in the little things, I don't know what you call those. Bumpers? No, these are bumpers. I guess these are the triggers? I don't know. No, don't care. But yeah, those would be a lot harder to get to, and also they're very small, so it's not really any point. So we're going for this guy right here, and it's really easy, actually. All this stuff might have a purpose. I actually need to do something before the 3D printer turns off. Not that it makes a difference. My back is itchy, though. Hey. We're just gonna snip. That doesn't give me much wire, but it's something at least. So I might actually do a couple things today. I might modify my steering wheel again, but I also might not, because that'd be quite a pain to do. So we got the motor. So let me just real basically explain what I want to do, whilst I move my microphone back a little. So the goal is to turn the music down, both for you guys and for me, because damn, that's a bit better. I want to make my button panel vibrate. You know, the one for various games and shit, for driving stuff. Here, let me bring it up here. So this thing. Share buttons. I want to make this whole thing vibrate. I've got a few ideas on how I'm going to do that. The most difficult one, of course, being 2 different motors at least, maybe 3. So generally I use this button right here. That's usually gonna be used for a parking brake in games. So if I need to toggle on and off the parking brake, or if it's like more high-tech car that wouldn't have an actual handbrake, I'd use that. So I want to set that up so that there's a motor right about in here, somewhere like back there, and another one over on this side. So I've got this one. This is actually from a PlayStation 1 controller that you can barely see, this guy. If you've never seen what makes controllers vibrate, it's that. So I got the PlayStation 1 and I got the Xbox One. Fortunately, they're about the same size as well. Looks like the same weight. I might want to take this black softener cushion stuff off. I might want to take that off. But I don't know, because see, this one doesn't even have any, but I think it did at one point. But again, it's from a PlayStation 1 controller, and it's a very old PlayStation 1 controller. So, the main idea, like I said, have at least 2. So when I push the parking brake button, it's very easy code, we'll kind of go over that too. When I push that, both of them vibrate for a set amount of time. But I also want it to be that when I push all the others, only one of the motors spins up. These aren't connected to anything, so this used to be for the old Arduino, for one of these. Put it on those 2 pins. You know what? Here's an idea. Well, okay, it's supposed to be 1920 by 1080, but you know, whatever. So, these front pins here, you still can't really see, but trust me, there's 2 pins. Well, there's 6 pins, but the first 2, if you short them together, which is what this button was for, it would let you put different firmware on it. And before I had the Pro Micros, I had to do that every time. I wanted to play a different game, because I had it set up so that each button was just like a keyboard button key press. So here's my handbrake now. I don't think I ever showed this. I don't think I've shown this yet. It's really simple stuff. It's a stick and a potentiometer with some wires that I actually need to redo because this pin is falling out. But you know, whatever. That just connects to the button panel through that wire. Got the opposite end coming out of there. And yeah, I'm thinking I might try to put a motor on here. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I want it mounted like right about here. Again, you can barely see that. I want it mounted right here. That when you pull on it, it'd be like it ramps up as you pull up on it, which is pretty easy to do. The only issue though is sometimes I'd like to have it stick up, hold it up in one place, and if I do that, it'll be vibrating a bunch and it's not going to be able to actually stay up. So, something to think about, but anyway, there we go. Get you back in right-ish spot. Alright, there we go. A little adjustment. So, let's see, where do we begin? Well, I actually just ran out to, well, okay, you know what, hold on. Let's do something else first. So, I don't have the Restream chat going down the screen, but that's the Restream chat that I can see, so we're just going to leave that up there for now, actually here. So I'm trying to print, well, I did print this. It looks like this. I didn't let it finish because, obviously, it's a little bit too big. Even the breakaway plate actually is pretty much just the right size for the one with the cushion on it, the Xbox One. But the other one is, yeah. So, here, we'll break that off. So that's the general idea. I mean, obviously I didn't let it completely finish. It was going to take about 4 hours, and it's way too big, so that's kind of garbage. But what we're gonna do is forget that I don't have something installed on here, so could you not say that I'm streaming Rocksmith? There we go. Whoops. Oh, I never that. Hey, let's see here. So I need 3D Builder. Yes. I'm not gonna use any fancy program or anything like that. We're just gonna use the 3D Builder thing on off the Windows Store. Because for what I'm doing, it's simple enough. Cool. All right, there we go. Need you. We're just gonna drag that over to here. Okay, never mind. New scene. Bring this in. We'll go millimeters, import. All right. Yeah, I got it. Shut up. So, all right. What are we? What do we have for size? Is this size or is this position? This position. 76.5 millimeters. All right. And how many millimeters is one of these? Do you suppose? I have a thing. Where's the thing? I have a small ruler. Like I said, I cleaned up my desk and now I don't know where anything is. Oh, here's a giant clear ruler. It's got centimeters on it, so that'll work. We'll go with the small. Well, we should probably go with the biggest one. Now we'll go with the smallest one because I can just take the cushion stuff off. So we'll call that what? We'll call that about 2.5 centimeters. That gives it a little bit of wiggle room. I have something for that. So what is 2.5 centimeters in millimeters? Well, C is not a number, so I don't even know how I'd manage that. 25 millimeters. Yes, that was simple enough. So if we shrink this down to 25 millimeters, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Right, there's a measuring tool. This has a measuring tool somewhere. X, right? No, okay. Edit. Object. Measure. Alright, hold on. Face was a G. We're gonna grab measure. From here over to turn the camera. Whatever. There. Hold on, no. Could we please turn the camera? Evidently not. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright. Measure from here over to about there is 39 point. We'll just call it 39 centimeters or millimeters. So if we shrink it down, we want that interior diameter. We want that to be about 25 millimeters, give or take. Well, there's 25 to 26 or so, so 25 or 6 to go. So that should be good. Or should I just shrink that down? I have no idea. Alright, cool, thanks. And we can go ahead and move that a little bit closer to center. Just to be safe. Well, a bit closer to the edge, I guess. So, that should do it, hopefully. I'm gonna save as, and it's gonna yell at me because I'm gonna pick STL. Stop. Jeebus. That's the one. We'll just save it in here. Smaller. Let's get that programming stuff going in there. There we go. Not really. Actually, it started with a capital, so it's not proper camel case, I think. Save. Yeah, I don't care. Close that. I have to go back. Poof. It looks exactly the same, but hopefully it'll be smaller. So yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll print that. Let me grab this, check it out. I can't actually have the full screen yet, hold on. I need you, we're gonna drag you to there. Still on as well. It's also still really warm. So we're gonna do that, I'm gonna go control so you can watch it, and I gotta go do a thing. Well, I'll have to do a thing in a minute. The printer kicks on, which it will do in a second, so I'll be right back. I don't know if you knew this, but molten plastic is really hot. Okay. Continuing on, so that's gonna start printing. We'll be able to, well, we'll see in a while if that works. Actually, if it works sooner than that, well, I have an idea of whether it'll work or not sooner than that. Shove that back over there. Okay. So, whilst that's doing its thing, let's see. What do I want to do now? What do we? Oh, let's do a bit of an unboxing. So I just ran out to Meijer. My local Meijer. Fun fact, if you die in Michigan, you just respawn at your local Meijer. I don't know what I was about to do, so. Move that, get all this crap out of here. Actually, I might, we won't need that. We'll use this. My latest knife box knife. Don't need the screwdriver either. Stop hitting the microphone. Bring that up a little bit so I stop hitting it. I got myself a nice glue gun. $10, and I had cash, so pretty good. So let me very safely hack this thing the fuck open. Come on, bastard. Open. Well, there's half of it. Yay. This is really good for the knife. There we go. Oof. Remind me to not use this knife for opening plastic packages like that. To see, like, that cool texture stuff, all that, that's actually raised. That's an actual texture on there. Alright, this song is starting off too quiet. Alright, we got that. Really good unboxing here. Hold on. There we go. Win it out, violence it out. Oh, that was really thin wire, alright. Okay, I guess it is, what was it, 10? 20 watt? 20 watts? Oh, here, let me show you some math, if I remember correctly. Grab a calculator, because I can't be bothered to do this math, and I genuinely don't think I could actually do it. Bad at math. Calculaminator. Sure, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't, but I might. To calculate the ohms, or the resistance, it would be 120. How long was that muted? Way too long. Anyway. Well, it glues. I don't know how long that was muted. Probably really long time. So yeah, so I can throw away this receipt now. Let's just wipe that off. We can go ahead and we can unplug that now. Okay. Get a little bit more out of there. So I suspect these sticks of hot glue don't last very long because, I mean, you can already see the end of it in there. Okay, yeah, no, this handle does actually heat up. So I kind of cover the metal tip with this rubber cover so you don't burn yourself as much. It's still really hot, but definitely not as hot as it would be without said metal cover. Alright, so we got that. I'll just set that over here out of the way. Oh, goody, tipped over. Right, there we go. We can cover that back up. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Guess who needs to prune a new thing? I do. I can get by with one. For now. Gotta be really careful with that. That sucks. Alright. There's actually a little bit of wear on the tip. You're not gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna try. Alright, well, let's mess with these motors. Well, this one in particular. I wouldn't mind putting some solid core wire on this because I hate this multi-core shit. It's impossible to deal with. So we've got another hour and a half apparently. Still, oh, I should wait here. Why don't I just drag this over here? Oh, I can shrink this back down now. Boop. Ta-da! We got an hour and a half. It's been 13 minutes and it started with an hour and a half. So yeah. Where is it? Alright, it's got a good bit of the base down. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So I'm actually gonna lower bed temperature down to 50. Hopefully it'll stick a little better. Actually, let's go see if it will fit. I'll be right back again. Yeah, I can't really tell. It looks like it might fit. It might be a good size. I might have to sand it down a little bit, but not a big deal. Alright. Shove all that over there for now. And it's recyclable, so. Guess I could have read the instructions on it, huh? Oh well. Well, I guess we can kind of go over the code. Ugh. What I got for the code right now. That's kind of weird. Look, this one has a bunch of little holes. Damn it. Got a bunch of little holes in it. Yeah, so it's got a bunch of holes in it for ventilation. This one has one. Just one. And then two on the back. Well, two and a half. Well, we'll call it 4 on the back because it's got little slits. It also has the 4 on the back. And you can see the differences there. They're the same size, but since this one's a lot newer, you can see it's got kind of newer technology, so it's more efficient, so it doesn't need as much cooling. That's kind of neat. Or maybe the Xbox ones are just shit and they'll just last for like 5 minutes. So let's find out. So I've already had that one run for quite some time. I didn't heat up, so I'm gonna use my wire strippers here. Just shove this right in there. Crap. This might not work. Might need to solder these a little. hate multi-core. It sucks ass. I feel like most Arduinoing people can agree that multi-core sucks. Yeah, ground in, they're fine, but why won't you go in? Well, obviously ground isn't in there anymore. But that's your fault. Positive. That's for you. Whatever, it should be fine. I don't want to move much. Alright. Right there. You're gonna be in 1. This can't be in 0 because 0 does horrible things. Got my scissors. Or wire. So these are good. Ah, you son of a bitch. Well, it gets 5 volts of power, so roughly 5 volts of power. I don't know how it'll do with 6 or 7 buttons. Maybe it might actually only be 5. I don't remember. Whatever. With X amount of buttons and a handbrake and 2 or 3 motors. I don't know how that'll do. Not Dr. Pepper. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess we can kind of try and solder some shit. Chopped. There's a sponge. I don't have any water on me anyway, so. We're using all sorts of really hot shit. So I gotta unplug this again. Now we're all fucked. Cause that's stuck in there. Yay! Jackass. Alright, hold on. It's really just a little extension thing anyway. Man, I hate our power plug things. They make me so fucking uncomfortable. Don't actually be stuck in there. Seriously? I knew this was going to happen eventually. I was just kind of hoping that it wouldn't. Alright, there we go. Had it. That's cool. Alrighty then. Interesting. Alright. Let me just squeeze through. There we go. This in. Already on that. Alrighty then. So yesterday I accidentally bumped the temperature knob. And I looked down and the tip of this thing's glowing red. That was alarming. What am I doing with this? Oh, fuck do I know? How about we just... I don't have any wire strippers over here. I'll be right back. It was all very close. Here we go. Alright, let me check something real quick. Check what's going on. Alright. Moving on. Is it hot? A little bit. Needs more time. Where's my solder? I always lose the solder. I don't know why. There it is. Okay. I can find the soldering iron. I can find the sponge for the soldering iron, which is on the ground now because it just sort of floated off very gently. But yeah, the solder just vanished out of existence. This is cheap, shitty solder. I'm not even gonna bother with any flux because don't need it. Alright, we're gonna Let's see how this goes. It'll probably go horribly. There's my helping hands. Not really mine, but I'll use them anyway. So I'll probably end up having to either solder more wire onto this or do something else. I don't know. We'll see. I guess I could just give a really freaking long wire, huh? Start off with just one. Well, obviously, you kind of have to solder things one at a time for the most part. With this shit, at least. Two. On the other end. Yeah, I'm using some 22 gauge wire. 22 gauge solid core. Because it's easier to use. I've got, you know, a little bit of it, so yeah. Yep, there's a microphone. It's got a lot of wobble to it, doesn't it? Alright. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Carefully would be one option. Hold that, thanks. Alright. That should work, right? Why not? Taking all bets. That should be long enough for inside it, so let's... We'll even grab some heat shrink. I had a really small chunk of it somewhere, but that, of course, is lost. So this goes down. This is for 10 gauge all the way down to 2 gauge. Is it? Maybe it's not. I have no idea. I think it is 10. 10 to 2 gauge, but 10 amp. This is rated for up to 10 amps, really? That's it? I don't know what this stuff can go up to before it bursts into flames. I mean, it's 300 volt, but... which, obviously, I don't need all of. Scissors. Off the ground. Do that little tiny bit. Where's my overkill lighter? I'm a safe person. Scissors. There we go. Overkill lighter. It's pretty much just a blowtorch. Really small blowtorch. Okay, so, soldering iron. I'm not a good solderer, but I have a general idea of what I'm doing. When it comes to multi-core, I have less of an idea of what I'm doing, but still some, kind of, sort of, not really. Just solder. I need to clean the tip of this, but I don't know how to do that. Could you just stay in one little string, please? That didn't do anything at all. Appreciate it. I'm just soldering the solder to itself. May have actually been better off putting flux on here. May have actually stayed. Oops. Alright, fine. Where's the flux? Where the flux is the flux? Hilarious. Here's my thing of, what is it, 1993 or something like that? 1998. A bottle of 1998 solder paste. Running over wire. It's wire for the webcam. I mean, the high quality camera. I don't know why it's a weird ass aspect ratio, but it is. Let me adjust the microphone a little bit so it's a little bit easier for me. Doesn't this look just so delightful? Just goop that on there, I guess. I'd rather not touch this stuff. I mean, I'll touch the lead wonderful solder crap, but I'd rather not touch the flux. Just flux that. Nope, that just soldered the desk. Oh, that soldered the solder to the wire. Oh, okay. I don't care anymore. Let's just... It's not informative yet. That's it. This is a really dumb way of soldering, by the way. Stop doing that. Just attach to the freaking wire. Alright, screw you. I tried. Okay. Fucking multi-core crap. Normally you just twist the shit together, but since this is solid core, I don't think that'll work. That's a lot of flux on there, but okay. And I can kind of wrap this around it. Oh wait, I need to put the thing... I guess I could have gone the other way around, but... Makes more sense to just put it on now, I guess. Alright, fine, I'll touch the damn flux. I don't really have much of a choice. Bastard. Alright. Just kind of flux that shit on there. Oh, solder paste. I don't know if there's a difference between soldering paste and flux. I believe this is left over from plumbing. Yeah, it is left over from plumbing, but it's probably not meant for electronics, but boy, have I used it on electronics a lot. Probably shouldn't have. Definitely don't care. Oh, it's not hot, I'm just insane. Solder. Hey. It's actually soldered on there, probably, perhaps, maybe. Before we find out that it's not, let's just... You know. I think this might be smaller than 2-gauge wire, but I'm not sure. Turn this down a bit. This is way too much for this application, but... Too much. Way too much. Let me just point my lighter at the wooden desk. Alright. That might be good. Probably not. Hey, it's hot. What a shock. Let me just kind of give it a bit of a squiz on this end. Just to make sure. At least got some of a grip on there. That little wire. Butter paste down there. I don't know. Pulled off yet? A bit, yeah. Alright. Well, there's one wire. Yay. Just don't, you know, pull on it at all, even slightly. Alright, let's see if I can't get a wire that's the exact same length. Nope. Guarantee I can't. But we'll try. We'll go for right about there. Right about. Hey. Hey, there's a camera there. Right, how much wide do I have up here? That should be good. Alright, no, I still need the wire strippers. Can't really strip this stuff by hand. No, I might be able to, but it'd be a pain. Sweet. I'm not even gonna bother trying to put any solder paste or solder on that, on the wire. I really need to get some more 22 gauge solid core stuff, but I need like, you know, red wire would probably be wise. A few times I've almost gotten some red electrical tape. Hey, I forgot to put the thing on. Where's the rest of the stuff? There's a full tube. There it is. Not much. That's actually probably a little more than I need, but whatever. Okay, we'll just put it on this way. Let me just, oh, yeah, that fucked it. Alright, great. Get bastard. Like I said, I'm not a good solderer, but I get by. Kind of, sometimes. Good. Ooh. I mean, I don't work with, 120 volt or anything like that, so if I mess it up, it's not a big deal. It's only 5 volts at most. At least at the moment, at most 5 volts. Theoretically, I can hook up a transistor. I don't think that's paste. I think that's leftover bristles from when this was a brush. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this. Don't really care. Gotta turn this down a bit. I don't know why I had it up so high. It doesn't need to be. Looks a bit. Very smoky. I believe that is really good to breathe in. So if you're ever doing lots of soldering, make sure you're just the entire time. And if you believe me on that, don't solder anything. Ever. Ever. Turn that on a little bit more. For the most part, I'm not pushing it so much like that because I want to. It's mostly because it keeps putting itself out, because yeah. I think it likes the Zippo butane I put in it, but I don't care, so squish this whole thing down a bit. Too far. No, whatever, it should be fine. Very effective way of cooling it down, right? We gotta clean some of this shiznit up. Let's actually unplug this. We'll just mess with that one motor for now. How much longer does that have? Mount? An hour, yay! Well, the other one, like I said, would have been about 4 hours, so we probably won't get around to actually testing that stuff out today. Good. Not gonna pull on that especially hard, but it was good. Seems like we good. I've got something I can actually use. Wow. Of course, I still have the Xbox One motor to mess with, but meh. There goes the solder. You are ground. You are 3, which is actually technically 4 if you think about it. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wire. Shove that in there. If it turns on instantly, I've done something horribly wrong. We're good. Okay. Push the button. Whoa. We've got a lot of flexibility up at the front of the wire, I guess. Closest to the motor. So yeah, that's what makes controllers vibrate. I already have a delay on here to give it a sort of haptic feedback kind of thing. I mean, that's the whole point of my little project here, to give it haptic feedback. So I have it so that if you push it, it runs for 400 milliseconds. Ta-da. Because when it was just without the delay, it didn't spin up enough, and I figure I'm only going to be pushing the button like that. So, I mean, but if you're holding it, it'll still stay going. So we can kind of take a look at the code real quick. I'm sure not everybody's actually interested in the code, but I figure, you know, we'll waste a little bit of time. I think I will probably work on the wheel, which is a kind of a bigger project, honestly. It takes a lot more work. So let me clear some space. We'll bring this back over here. I do have this wire stripper, but it sucks. Move this out of the way so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Cursor. Right, we don't really need the camera right now, so we can shrink that way down. We'll just put that over there. I could just turn it off, but nah. Alright, there you go, look at that, wow. It's pretty nuts though, that, I mean, it starts out just as some string. Some plastic string. Oh, go on there, thank you. Okay, calculator, hello. Hello. Arduino. Genuine Arduino. So, code's right here. This is not the right code, this is for button. Is it? Yes, this is for button. I want button. I want vibration motor testing. Gee, thanks. Oop, yeah. There we go. I don't need that taking up the entire screen anyway. Oh, there you go. It's kind of hard to... Well, it might be kind of hard to see. I don't know. Let me check. Ah, that's pretty legible. Well, maybe not. Ah, hold on. I can't tell. Yes, it should be alright. You should be able to read it. Oh, things have gone horribly wrong. Alright. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. So pretty simple shiznit. This doesn't change the size of the code. So const ints, those declare those, well, whoop, whatever just happened, I don't know what it was. What are we making? I probably should have put that in the thing. I'm probably going to be working on a couple different things, but right now I'm working on getting a button panel. Let me bring this back up, we can show it again. This is not a button panel, this is a keyboard. But I have a button panel for steering wheel. I want to make it have sort of force feedback, haptic feedback sort of shit. Let me grab it. There's a wheel attached to it. Yeah, technically. Well, I mean, it's pretty much a button panel. But like, come here, you bastard. There we go. So this shit. This fancy ass little thing here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it is, yeah, like, it's a lot of button panel. But anyway, simplistic shit here. I just want to give it some vibration stuff. I might do something with this. I might make it so that motor vibrates longer. Because this, I mean, pretty obviously is usually going to be for starting. Oh, maybe I should be less dumb. There we go. That usually is starter, so I might have that one spin for a while. But I want this to vibrate 2 motors and all the others up to there, because these don't do anything. Just have a quick buzz. And I also have an actual handbrake, a little simple potentiometer. I won't show it again because that's way too much work. Potentiometer where the stick connects to the Arduino Micro. All that fun stuff. I'm contemplating moving this away from my crotch. Having that kind of spin up dependent upon how much handbrake you've got going, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'll do that though. Kind of hard to decide. But yeah, so simple code really. If anybody's interested, I mean, Well, this is just example code for the time being. It's the code I have on the... Oh, jeez. On this little Arduino Uno. Push the button, it spins. Although these buttons read backwards for whatever reason, so if it's low, it's high. If it's low, it's high, and if it's high, it's low. Ooh. Really simple stuff. So yeah, I got a 400 millisecond delay on it right now, just so that when you push it, it spins for a little bit. So like I said, when I pushed it once, it didn't have enough time to actually spin up. Anyway, yeah, simple code, but I think I am going to change up what I'm doing. Still going to be stupid, kind of pointless stuff, but still, you know, stuff. Yeah, I think I'll change up how I have the thing. Brain just gave up, honestly. I don't blame it. Change how I have the, what's going on? I am contemplating life at the moment. I think I'm gonna switch what I'm doing. I need the wheel. I need my wheel. I'm gonna take my Logitech G27 apart and... yeah, pretty much. We are all just... oh geez, that's doing horrible things. Hold on. Take the G27 apart and make an adjustment. Could I have these wires, please? Oh geez. You don't want to see what's happening, it's hard. Not really. Okay. That needs to stay there. Come here. It is birthed. Some adjustments. Ooh, that's a bit much. Okay. Alright, the wheel that you mostly still can't see. What is it stuck on? What isn't it stuck on, honestly? Alright, I don't know why I needed to make sure that was center. I'm gonna take it off the thing anyway. So yeah, the wheel. The wheel. Ooh, that's wobbly. That's good. Hold on. Let me make this less dangerous. Come on. Oh, jeez. Too much. Too much. There we go. Good enough. A little bit. I'm using a cymbal stand as a camera tripod, by the way. Alright, so I've got a little fan controller back here, and it's just got some masking tape on there. Let me actually bring this near me. There we go. Actually able to hear me. But yeah, it's just got masking tape on there. I just got a hot glue gun. I wanted to use a hot glue gun originally, but I didn't own one, so, you know. So I gotta find a wrench. I'll be right back. Again. I actually have to go a distance for this, so it might take... heavy. There we go. There's a couple. Alright. Now, the slight issue. Well, there's a few issues, I'm sure. Let's turn that down a little bit and turn this up a little bit. I replaced spark plugs in my car. Well, that's where those went. And I don't remember which socket is the right one. All I know is this wrench is better. Ooh, that's loud. Apparently. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, it was quite an ordeal putting damn spark plugs in there. I have one of these somewhere. One of the bolts. I have an extra one. Thought it was over here. Evidently it is not. Oh, there goes something. I don't know what it was though. Really glow. I should really glow through this stuff. Yep. Go through this crap. Well, I guess we're just gonna wing it. Let's see. That might work. I'll attach to the wire. No. That's too big. Too big. I won't attach, but I'm after. That's actually too big still. Alright, cool. Got you. The same exact size, aren't you? Oh. Hey, that's the one. That's... Oh man, that's heavy. What did I do with the wrench? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Derp. Well, I told it to play instrumental stuff, but you know, whatever. Let's forward a little bit. One of these ways we'll take it off, the other will make it tighter. Let's find out which one this is. Well, to what it is set. That's tighter, dumbass. Obviously it's set to tighter. It's the one I used to put the spark plugs in. Isn't this good content? Get that, thanks. Should be good there. The other one. Now it's gonna really suck putting this back on here because it's impossible. Where is the thing? Roughly impossible. Goes off by hand now. Well, no, one of them fell out, which I guess is pretty good. Where is it? There it is. Right, fine. Oh, there you go. Feel. Alright, let's, yeah. Hey, that works really well, actually. Thanks, fam. Instead of fan. Alright, I need a screwdriver. Do I have one over here, I suppose? My fancy ones. Let's see if this works. It might be working. I can't actually tell. No idea. Yeah, it was. Okay, leave that on there. Maybe not. I really have no idea if these are working or not. I don't think they are. I think the tip is too big. Make that creepy enough. That's a drumstick. Jack. Alright. I used to have a speaker lying around that I put screws on. I have no idea where it went. It's not exactly a small speaker either. We'll just put them in with the wire. So hey, if you've never seen the inside of a Logitech G27, it's not very interesting. Pretty simple crap, really. I don't think there are. If there were, I probably took them out and never put them back in. 'Cause that's just how I roll. I need to stop bumping the microphone, so I'm gonna lift it up. I'm sure that makes some wonderful noises. Some people would use a drill and do this a lot quicker. However, I don't think I have a long enough drill bit, so I don't really have an option for that. Oh, my thumb is already cramping up. I really like these screwdrivers, by the way. They're the Stanley Fat Max. This is. Is there a screw here? There better not be. I think there is. One of those. Maybe I should unplug this stuff first. Just an idea. Some more red masking tape. I mean, it's not got power going to it anyway, but... And that would be 24 volts of DC, which might be enough. be noticeable. Right, these aren't working at all. I have little rubber feet that I use to keep it from moving a bunch when it's attached. Did I miss something up here? Because these two hold the motors, or those four hold the motors in. Is there one here? I can't tell. I don't think so. Better flashlight. Over here. My brain genuinely just sort of... We kind of crashed. Here it is. You know how when your computer blue screens go... That's what my brain just did. Nothing. 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 Nope, nope. Those hold the motors in, so don't do that. So... Oh shit. Hey. Do I have to take the whole wheel off? I forgot about that. Oh man. Alright. Okay, this time I will use the drill. At least for part of this. Alright. Screw you, Logitech. I had to replace these screws anyway. I'm gonna mute the microphone for this. Alright, yeah. There's still two screws, but they're different screws, because I think I may have run out of them. Run out of the newer screws whilst I was putting these on. None of these work. Didn't I have another thing of them over here? I need glue gun box out of the way. Gotta have a giant ass Toblerone too. Toblerone. Not sponsored. Right. One of these will work. Okay. Get the old chunks of screw off of there. I'm just gonna leave it unmuted for this part. Oops. Not that much anyway. Okay, completely different threading, but the other ones work, so... Like it, right? Oh shit, man, it's been such a long time since I had to deal with this crap. Not really, but still. I should change the name of this from prototyping crap to... I have no idea, honestly. There's a wheel. I guess I could actually move the camera so you could actually see what's going on, huh? There you kinda go. There. Wow. Isn't this amazing? Look at this great wheel I have. Anyway. Okay, so we got two little screws in there that hold this board on. We'll set those there. There, let me get this board out. Oh yeah, also the LED little thing on there. That wire. Ta-da! Simple buttons. That shit. Okay. More beefy screws. So I'm gonna mute the microphone again. Alrighty then. Boop. Okay, and you can actually just kind of turn the connector in there sideways, and there you go. There's the entire wheel. Pretty much. Part I mean. Alright. Flip this bitch upside down. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's a big cloud of animal that just came out of it. Alrighty. I should have plugged in the thing first. So, I guess I can kind of go over what I did to make this work. Three cats and a dog. Alright. So, it's pretty simple, actually. So, this is the 24 volt... Can't see anything. Turn. Good enough. That right there, that is the 24 volt input from the wall adapter. 24 volts DC right there. Jesus. And this is, I believe, a 12 volt fan. I'm not sure the thing isn't on there anymore, so... Unless it says on this side. Yeah, no. Well, it was... Most likely it was a 12 volt fan. It may have been 24 volts, hard to say for sure. It will run at 24 volts, but it's very loud. It also run at 12 volts. Now my original idea, way back, was to actually use a resistor to drop the voltage. That was a bad idea. I found out that day that resistors get hot. Very, very hot. Yeah. But anyway, basically I took the positive and the negative from this fan and... Well, actually no. Okay. Took the positive and negative from the fan, soldered new wires on there because the old wires were broken. So it's the 22 gauge solid core. It comes in through holes I put in there, and it comes up and goes into the fan controller, which is right here taped in there. From there, this is the output from the fan controller, or I guess, actually technically it's the input. And I just put wires from the positive and negative into the positive and negative on the 24 volt. It's really pretty simple, just drill a hole in there. This isn't a very good sized hole, but it works pretty well. And if you don't know, the reason that people with G27s do this is because it'll actually overheat. Your wheel will overheat. And when it starts to overheat, it stops being even remotely accurate at all. So you have to have the wheel like that, turned a bunch, to go in a straight line, which is not pleasant. And it wasn't just because I had crashed into a lot of stuff. It does happen too. But we're gonna de-tape this. And again, this is just red masking tape, which is why I want to do something different, because red masking tape is not a good option. I'm here. And before I got this down, for whatever reason, I decided that I would put the fan wires up top here, which controls these two motors. These are both 24 volt motors, and those are the force feedback motors, and that's why they are so beefy, or why it can supply so much force, because damn. But I had the positive on that side and the negative on the other one, so split it apart for whatever reason. When I turned the wheel, when it was unplugged, it would actually generate electricity and spin the fan. It ended up smelling kind of like burning metal, but not really, so, you know, decided, hey, this isn't a good idea. Or burning electrical, I mean. Let's get this tape out of here. Okay, is that all of it? That's good enough, at least. Alright. Less dependent on the tape man. Tape man. We're gonna use my fancy $10 hot glue gun. Gotta wait for it to warm up, which will probably take a while. And then once it's warmed up, just gonna pop some glue in there and we should be good. hole. Might actually be able to use the knob without using some tweezers. So how's everybody doing today? Weather here's, it's actually, we had like a week where it was this awesome low to mid 60s. So nice. And then all of a sudden it just rocketed back up to low, sometimes high 70s. Like it was 74, I think, when I left. That was at 11:30, we'll call it. When I left to go to Myers, about 24 degrees. I don't know what it is now, but on September 19th for fish flaking florking snake. Ridiculous. Why? It's Michigan and it's September. Pretty much middle of September, and it's, you know, still that warm. Why? Why you do that? I have no idea how to tell when this thing's warm enough. I don't think it's warm enough. Yeah, it just be that way. It be that way sometimes. Alright, let's see. Are you warm enough yet? It is. I'm out of glue. Alright. Well, that should be enough anyway. I'm not out of glue, but it can't get to that glue that's left in there. It really be that way. Alright, well that was easy. It took me less time to glue it in there than it did to take it apart. Let's sit for a minute. That's pretty solid in there, actually. Let's see how much I missed. Well, there's the knob. I mean, it's in there. Oh. I still adjust it a little bit. Oh, that's undone the glue. You jackass. Oh, I forgot there were holes in that for ventilation. That might not be good. Don't give a damn. Alright. Grab another massive glue stick. Double. Only I could be super amused. Copy a glue stick is. Okay, plug it back in. You know. Derp. More glue. Covered in glue. That's centered. Brilliant. Okay. Ta-da! Can't really see anything, but there's a little hole there. Got the nubbin in it. Okay. Oh, hi, it's my first time actually hot gluing something properly. Well, maybe not properly, but... Okay. Put that out of the way. How'd you get into streaming? Were you just talking to yourself about it? So it's like this. Well, I was already doing a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel on... I almost said I have a YouTube channel on YouTube. I have a YouTube gaming channel. Now. And I just kind of wanted to stream. I don't know. I prefer doing live streams over doing actual videos. Ugh. And I figured, I mean, this stuff's interesting to me, so I figured it's probably interesting to some other people. So why not stream it? Basically, I was bored. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna stream this shit. I have nothing better to do, so. I enjoy the, well, the communication between people in streaming. I'm not good at it, but that's streaming or communication. Alright, well that doesn't feel right, but I mean, when it's modified, I mean, I don't know. Alright, what did I do with these screws? Right, they're in this. That is why I specifically want to. Yeah. It's nice and calm. You can actually chat with people. It's not a mad storm of newbie, insane chat. It's kind of a little more chill. I actually don't watch that many streams. Kind of funny. I like to stream, but I don't watch them. I'll watch a few here and there. I really don't think this needs this many screws. I mean, I play all sorts of different crap. What was the most recent stream I did? Most recent was Rocksmith, actually. My birthday stream was playing some music. Yeah, man. I'll play. I really don't have any set sort of game I play. Really pretty much anything. Whatever I feel like playing. I'd say Grand Theft Auto, but I don't really play that much anymore because I honestly haven't even been able to install it. I already put a screw there. Haven't been able to install it. I've been wanting to do a Forza Motorsport 7 stream. Done one before, but I want to do another one. That is Mr. Toll, okay. It's always hard to answer when people are like, oh, what games do you play? Fucking everything. I do kind of go towards like first-person shooter sort of stuff, but not like I've not been into Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. They're still screwing that hole too, and I guess kind of Modern Warfare 3. So the last Modern Warfares were the real Call of Duty ones I played. Stuff like the Far Cry 5. I was freaking addicted to that game for a while. But then, of course, I also got my racing games, if you couldn't tell. When do you stream? I mean, hold on. I have to use my brain for a minute. It's quite hard. Alright. Typically, I stream on Saturdays. Saturdays at 10 in the morning. 10 p.m. a.m. Dumbass. 10 a.m. Where are all the other wires now? But I'm trying to get into doing Wednesday streams. Wednesday around noon for a while, just doing crap like this. The Wednesday streams aren't generally actually planned out. I really should have just grabbed the power cable and tested it before I put it all back together, but you know, I don't have the wheel on yet, so I also don't have the power cable plugged in. Alright. Here, let's just try this. Actually, that's all the wires anyway, because I don't have a pedal wire anymore. Push the button. Hey! Fan be spinning. I can adjust it without pliers, tweezers, needle nose pliers. They'll actually stay there. Oh, my first Arduino project. Oh shit. Well, I got a kit. My very first Arduino thing was this starter kit thing, and it came with a bunch of simple projects. I wouldn't really count those because it told you everything. My first project. I mean, going into it, I didn't really know that much. Whatever it was, I didn't know much. That's a good question. My first actual long-term project that wasn't just messing around with crap was probably actually the button panel, but I started out with one of these. No, actually, I just recently graduated high school. But I've had classes on programming, a couple programming classes. But yeah, first thing I did was the button panel, starting out with an Arduino Uno, and most of it I just Googled. I didn't know what I was doing really, but doing that project really actually taught me a ton. So when I did the new version of the button panel, it was actually really pretty easy. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, because the programming classes I've had were Python and JavaScript, and Arduino's C++. Fortunately, JavaScript and C++ is pretty simple. Early semester passed my associates in C. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm choking to death. Hold on. That's pretty cool though. Semester past associates. I mean, I don't entirely know what that means, but yeah. I mean, I feel like the best way of learning this stuff is really just, well, make shit up as you go. You know? I mean, that's how I learned putting together a computer, and really how I learned everything I know. Well, actually, a lot of what I know I learned from TV. Year 1 semester bachelor's. Ah, it's C. Okay. That's pretty neat. There's a big need for programmers these days. Well, good on you for that. That's really cool. I don't have any plans on doing any high school stuff. I was actually hoping by now I'd have a job, but that didn't turn out well. Why did I turn this over? Google and a couple of friends, or how I learned. Oh yeah, yeah. Googling, YouTube and stuff. I don't really have friends. But it's whatever, really. Yeah. I guess just messing with this shit generally includes Googling things for me, so. I've always had a kind of technical mind anyway. I grew up around computers, so. After saying that, I don't know what I did with the screws I need. I know what I'm doing. I've always had the knack for taking shiznit apart and figuring out how it works. For a while, I actually wanted to be a, I've wanted to be a lot of shit over the years, but, I wanted to go into, what was it? Computer engineering on a hardware side of things. So I thought that'd be kind of neat. Let me mute this for a second. Alrighty. It's mostly out of wheel, yay. Alright. The brain. Yeah. Yeah, the computer engineering thing. I really was heavily considering that my senior year of high school, towards the end of it. But I don't know. There we go. The school I wanted to go to was up in the UP. What the hell is it called? I don't remember. But if I had the hell kind of, oh, this isn't the right kind of screw. That's for a completely different thing. Had I pursued the electrical engineering, that's where I would have wanted to go. Or, not electrical engineering, computer engineering. One thing I have absolutely no understanding of. Oh, yeah. Bridge stress. Yeah. Oh, jeez, doing trigonometry by hand. Screw that. Yeah, PCBs, man, I'd love to know more stuff about PCBs as well. It's really interesting, but like you said, a lot of math stuff can go with that. Really heavy doing bridge truss equations. Boy. Those are some big words there. Okay, big truss equations aren't big words, but yeah. There we go. That's where that is. Starting to think this isn't the right size socket, but you know, it works. Just kind of holds it in there really well. I don't think it's the right size, but whatever. Yeah, I like knowing how stuff works, how to take it apart and put it back together, but I don't think I could do the engineering stuff. It's like you said, the trig, that just... I pretty much gave up on math and algebra 2, so... this is where the pain... Ow. Where the pain of this thing comes in. Where's the mounting hole? So you got these silver holes in there. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured... Oh, there goes the flashlight. But that's part of why I couldn't do the Algebra 2 stuff. Like, I'm not gonna use this. I know I'm not gonna use this. I've talked to several people about it. Where is the tape? Here it is. Everybody's always says, you're not gonna use Algebra 2 shit. Like, Algebra 1 stuff in that, I mean, sure, you could kind of use some of that stuff, so that's real basic algebraic things. I don't remember any of it, but, you know. And, geometry that could also be useful. Algebra 2? Nah, dude. And if I had actually been on point, I guess, with math, I should have taken an actual senior year math class. Most people do, which one is it? Jeff. Yeah, that sounds... Yeah. Thing. Never good if you have to ask if it's the right hole. Also, I should probably turn it the correct direction, too. Maybe it's just not there. Yeah. Well, like geometry and stuff. I actually could have used geometry when I built this giant structure thing. Probably wouldn't have been as... not necessarily lopsided, but it's not exactly even. Alright, could you, like, just screw on there, please? This is why I don't take this apart very often. It's bolted on here, and bolting it back on is next to impossible. Is that it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? There's no way I got it. Yeah, no, that's not it. Once you get the first one in, not too difficult. Come on. Ooh, did that do it? Did I get it? Is that it? That's not it. Okay. Oh. Nope, that's just an empty hole it's in now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. That wasn't it. Okay, let's try the other one. Oh, wait. Wait. Done. Oh. Did I get it? Did I get it? No. Okay. Sweet. This will attach eventually. It was on here before. See, these are actually slightly too short, but I don't care. Not that they're too short, it's that they're the exact right length, with no room for error. At all. Yes. Oh, hey, got it. Alright, sweet. There's one of two. It's kind of funny though, like, I was terrible at math in high school, and I don't think I've suffered too much. I mean, I can do a lot of shit. I know a little bit about a lot of shit. Come on. Ah, you son of a bitch. He says as he struggles to put a bolt on. Maybe I'll just hot glue the damn wheel on. I mean, it doesn't sit on there correctly anyway. Again, the geometry thing there would have been helpful. Arms cramping up. How much tape do I have? I could totally just tape this damn thing down. But I won't. Because it would probably go flying off as soon as I try to, like, drift or something. Where's the... There it is. Okay. Ooh. Bolt, whatever. Okay. Jeez. Why are you here? It came off, didn't it? It did. Someone's gonna get stabbed soon. Not really. I don't want to dirty up my knives that way. What's that? Right there. Oh. You are the hole. The hole I'm looking for. That doesn't sound right. Probably should not say that, huh? I'm gonna get this on here, and I'm gonna find out that something inside is shorting, and it's not working at all, right? There we go. You bastard! How does it get tighter and tighter and tighter and then fall off? What manner of fuckery is this? Some high-level fuckery is what it is. It is on there. 100% is attached. Okay. Just do the thing where you stay on there. Okay? Alright, there's one of two. I need a nap after that. Jeebus. Once you get the first one on, the second one's easy. You doing alright there, camera? Kind of falling out of focus a bit. Everybody really wants to see my arm in focus. Wow, that screen is really crappy quality, huh? Looking at the... Ah, you bastard! Evidently that is not the right hole. Whatever I was saying, the rest of it wasn't very interesting anyway. Oh, what? Alright, there was no way that's right. No. Is that right? That's not right. Okay. Weird. Nope. This there like no actual... Oh, got it. Alright. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. If this is doing anything. Possible I'm using two different bolts? No, it's just really likely. Not possible, it's definitive. I think this... You just, like, work? That'd be really cool. Oh, there we go. That's got it. That doesn't have it, does it? Nope, that's just taking it off again. Alright. That's cool. I mean, one of them's pretty good. That's actually kind of stuck on there now. Wrench. Why are you the way you are? Who hurt you? It was probably me. But that is genuinely just crammed right in there. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Like, where's the bolt go? Dumbass. Oh, well, I've done worse. I was trying to find my cymbal stand that I have my camera on at the moment. And I also use it for when I have the Vive in here, so I can, you know, use it. And I have Vive in here, like, trying to find the camera, or the cymbal stand. I have no idea where it is. Literally, I've been staring at it for the past, like, few days. Alright, why do you hate me so much? Will this even come out now? That could be a problem. There we go. Again, pretty sure this isn't the right size socket, but if it works, I mean, if the shoe fits, sort of thing. I like how the hardest part of all of this, of making sure the fan controller that I threw together on top of my wheel is on correctly, the hardest part is bolting the wheel back onto the wooden board. Jesus. Oh. I keep getting it in a spot where it tightens and then it comes off. That really doesn't make any sense. And again, this won't actually attach. What did I do with anything that would work as a plier? Some really small pliers, so let's try that. That's getting easier to turn. And it fell out. Am I just that dumb? The other one's attached. Okay, this song is not very good. Honestly, none of these songs have been all that great, but I can't play copyright music because I'm also streaming on YouTube, so. Speaking of which, oh, I've been going for almost 2 hours. Wow. That's right. It wasn't. Okay. Nope. Oh, well, that time I'm turning it the wrong way. Okay. It's using the wrong hand. And it fell out. Why is this so difficult? I don't understand. Ooh. Oh, that seems right. Bam. Aha! I got it! I finally got it! Motherfucker! Fell out again. Don't got it. I know that doesn't exist. This doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Ooh. So confused. Oh, that's right. Right? What? 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 Is that right? Did I actually get it this time? See, I can't celebrate that I got it on there because I don't know if I did or not. I can't get the damn socket on there. Nope, that didn't go on right. But I might be in the right area now. Never mind. I'm not. Seriously, I just want to bolt this back on there. Why is it so difficult? Alright. New project. Just gonna put the wheel on now. I hate these wires, they're impossible to deal with. Now my freaking wrist and hand is all cramped up. I think what really got me into all this wire stuff, wiring and shit, and I was actually watching a video, and a guy in it was talking about how he got into something. Oh, he wanted to be an elevator engineer, but he, whatever. He kind of talked about how when you're young, things that scare you will later kind of make you want to have more interest in those things. And when I was a young lad, I used to be terrified of speaker wire because I thought for sure it was going to electrocute me. And I mean, since then I've been shocked many times in only stupid manners. Never by actually one time a very, very long time ago, unless it was a dream, which I don't think, because that'd be a very vivid dream for me to have. I'm pretty sure I stuck a fork in a outlet once. Could be wrong, not sure. Pretty sure I did though. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny. This doesn't relate to anything I was just talking about, but the bit rate has been going all sorts of up and down and wonky and stuff throughout this entire thing. And I mean, like just the past few minutes, it's dropped and spiked in weird ways. I don't have the thing back on there. Which is kind of funny. Like, nothing's really changed, but it's just we ran with spikes. What did I do with the drill? I'm gonna mute the microphone again because it's gonna be loud. Metal airplane? Metal airplane? I don't recall having been electrocuted by a metal airplane, but okay. Well, electrically shocked, I should say. This hasn't been right sides the entire time. There we go. Anyway, yeah, mute the microphone, I'll be right back. Alright, now the bit is stuck in the drill. Now, son of a bitch. I definitely don't remember that. Maybe instead of the fork it was Airplane. Alright, where did my needle nose pliers go? Jesus, they're right here, dumbass. There we go. Oh, that was back in the day when, well, I had metal airplanes. Yeah, joking. Try to find those nowadays. Don't do that. There's no point in muting the microphone for this. This doesn't take very long. There we go. Wheel this back together. Woohoo! Except for the other damn bolt. Okay. Take a short break. Let me check how the print is doing. Oh, there's 2 minutes left on print. I'll actually be able to mess with that too. Okay, just attach. Ain't nobody got time for this. That done it? No. Hold on, let me find it. Does this actually work? Nope. Alright, you know what? I don't care. 8 minutes is left on the approximate total print time, 1 hour and a half. It's been 1 hour and 38 minutes. Come on. Yeah, so far I think the stupidest way I've electrocuted myself, well, electrically shocked myself, because electrocuted suggests you were killed. And I might be dead, I don't know. Nope, not dead. So, printer's done printing. Swear. Did you just bolt the damn wheel down? We all know that that's not actually in there correctly, because you're at like a freaking angle. But, you know what, if you'll go on there and you'll stay on there, which you won't because you just came off. This is the bolt from hell. I might be better off just taping the damn bolt into whatever hole I keep putting this in. Again, that sounds really, really wrong. I am okay with that. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Okay. Boy. Hold on. Let's make some. Let's take a break. Hold on. I have a better idea. I'll return momentarily. Actually, here. Maybe I should remember to be less dumb. There you go. All right. Found again. But, now watch this be too big. Away. Damn, that feels like nice and snug. Doesn't mount isn't designed for this, that's why I had to make it smaller. Damn. Surprised, I didn't think it would actually just work. Of course, issue is that sure, it fits this motor, but the other one, what do I do with this? Might actually be stuck in here now. There we go. The other one has the cushiony stuff on it, so I'm holding the motor, not the mount. Genius. Get that. Then I can take that stuff off of there. The only thing I'm afraid of with that, though, is that it will be exceptionally noisy. I mean, it kind of actually fits in this if I just put some like hot glue around the edges of it, which I'm sure is not exactly good for it. You know what? Fairly snug. Snuggy as bug in the rug. But I suspect whilst it's vibrating, it's going to manage to vibrate itself out of there unless I mount it. You know what? I could mount it on the sides. So it can't vibrate out. I could actually just have it on the outside, really, if I wanted. Kind of weird. Sweet, alright. Now I just gotta get the freaking bolt attached. Oh, this song isn't copywritten? Are you sure? Because I know it. Isn't this Faded? No, this is Spectre by Alan Walker. Still, I know this song. There's no way it's not copyrighted. Right. Okay, is it copywritten or copyrighted? Because grammatically, it should be copywritten, right? But I think it's actually copyrighted because fuck you, that's why. Because the English language. Why do I keep smelling pine saw? You know, because everyone uses it, it's because it's not copyrighted. That's true. That's true. I pretty much just automatically assume if I've heard it on Pandora, it must be copyrighted. I can't be too careful anymore, because YouTube is a bitch. Another reason why I prefer streaming on Twitch. Because they'll just mute it. They just get rid of the music, which I really prefer. I don't have anything good to say anyway. So if it's kind of cuts out some sound, I don't mind. But when YouTube's like, you bastard, you played music that's actually good, how dare you? Oh my god, what I don't... Is this bolt broken or something? Alright. Okay, started to say before, let's make some reverse progress. Which I don't think is progress. Okay. Take this one off. Oh yeah, I always forget about that. Thank you, I need to think sometimes. Let me take this bolt off. Let's see something. Let's see. Are these the same? Well, one of them is less shiny. 0.8, 8.8. Yeah. They're both the same damn metric bastards. Let me move my massive Toblerone. Oh, I left the hot glue gun plugged in. Oh, you dumbass. Better not be oozing all over the desk. There's a little bit on the desk. That's brilliant. Whatever. I don't need this open anymore. Actually, I guess I can just turn the printer off now. Ta-da. Right, Spotify. Let's try that, because Spotify's better, and I have a thing. I can make it do a thing. Evidently, I can't make it do the thing because I don't have something installed. Yeah. And CS Music for gaming. Sure, let's see. Oh, there's gonna be too many things playing. Hold on. That's about to get really weird. Maybe let's try this one instead. I prefer stuff that doesn't have vocals, because it just gets kind of weird when I'm talking and so is someone in the thing. Yeah, I mean, just gotta... If you play it loud enough, it sounds great. Alright, let's see if I can get this one in. Nope. Play like 12 different songs all at once, but play them all really, really loud. Alright, which one is the right one? Yeah, it's a combination of Buckethead and Marshmallow. I think Buckethead is death metal, I don't remember. Tape. Here's the tape. Here's the hole. You can't tell me this isn't correct, because this is the exact hole. Okay. Just attach, please. Just do it. I've been working on this one bolt for like way too long. I need to switch the wrench. Please don't fall out, please don't fall out, please don't fall out, please don't fall out, please don't fall out. And I can't tell if it's fallen out or not because it's stuck in the socket again. It fell out. Here's another reason I can't be an engineer. I'm not smart enough to bolt something down. Well, now that's stuck on there. That's a start. Whoa. No. Alright, here's an idea. Let's check if it even is on there. It does, but it's really rough. Now it doesn't do anything. Okay, here's the other one. This is the one that I started out with. And my face is itchy. Alright. Okay. Alright. So the thing right there. Okay. In the hole. Hole on the board is right there. Hole on the wheel is right there. Just use violence, right? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Nope. See, what really sucks is I've gotten this on before. Obviously, because I wouldn't have had to take it off. So why can't I put it back on? Alright, you know what? These metric bolts must be the problem. It's because I don't use metric. That's it. That must be it, right? Could turn this down a little bit. Wow, okay. But a lot. How hard could it be? Like, how long till this gets thrown across the room? Could I just put hinges on this instead? Think that would work? Have some hinges so I can just lift it up next time I need to get to the bottom of it. Come on. I didn't intend to stream for 2 hours. I also didn't start out the stream thinking I was gonna do this, so... My arm hurts. I'm tired of doing this. I want to play with my motors. Have I complained enough yet? Do I have to complain a certain amount before this will attach? Because I've complained a lot. Right. Feels like it's fairly flat on there. 7 more. Oh man. I don't know if I can complain 7 more times. If I do that, I might actually explode. Oh. It's attached! Hallelujah freaking Luya. Now what's the other one gonna do? Where is it? Uh-oh. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh. Thank fuck. Okay. Alright. I know this doesn't go on there straight. This needs to come out. Is that it? Did that actually just go right on there? No, left on there. Haha, jokes. Holy shit, it's on. It's actually attached. Holy shit. Why was that so difficult? Oh, my head. Oh, crap, alright. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult when I started out. I knew it was going to be a pain, but not that much. Alright. Anything else up here I need to not have up here? Let's just shove that back. Alright. Well, let's mess with the motors again. Alright, move the camera again. Alright. A very, very high-tech solution to having a button, right? Done horrible things. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright, okay. Let's try out our new fancy mount. Let's see if it transfers any amount of vibration at all to the entire thing here. Well, that's why that was so snugly in there, because it's smashing the wires in there. That's good for it. What is it with songs nowadays having that artificial trumpet? I mean, I don't mind it, it's just kind of weird, like, bunch of artificial trumpet noise. And why does it sound so damn good? Sometimes. Give me this. Oh, right. It goes in the other way, doesn't it? Okay. So, I'm gonna get inside, we're gonna leave it on the side like this for now. See. That's loud. Oh, that's falling down as well. What I was afraid of. Hold on. Doesn't that sound good? Shit. Alright. Ooh. And I can barely feel anything vibrating either. Everything sucks. What if I have it on the handbrake? There we go. Kind of show the handbrake now. If I adjust my cymbal stand. But really simple shit. Just a potentiometer with some dead zone added to it. So I'd have that like over here. Alright, that I can feel. That's not as loud either. Yeah. You can see that kind of vibrating. Alright, so that concept works. I suppose I might be able to feel vibrating a little more if I actually had it, if I had both of them attached, but... It's just so loud. Move this back over here. But that sounds really nice, right? Oh, that microphone moving sound. Okay. Well, I got nothing. Oh. I thought something just changed when I unplugged that. I think I'm gonna stop the stream now for a while. Well, for the day. And I think I'm gonna go have lunch at 2:30. I also need to drink something because my throat hurts now. Actually, here, let's make sure everybody's working. It's a new one. Good luck, have fun. I'm hoping that means GLHF. Ow, joystick. You that real quick. Oh, it's not plugged in. That would make a difference. Ow. I just hit myself in the throat with a wire at high velocity. There it goes. Woo. Well, it's turned on. Why haven't you opened? I can hear the fan spinning. Issue. I don't know. Hey, still works. That's loud. I don't know why whenever you push a button it has to flip out like that. No matter what button. Unless it's that. That's fun. What if I do this? Chill, 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 chill. We'll go all the way around now. Hey. Alright, cool. Nothing's exploded, so that means it went well. Off now. Alright. Well. Like I said, that is where I'm gonna leave this off so I can go eat. Need to take a nap too, jeez. Not really, I don't nap. I don't know why, it just never works out for me. I'll have to experiment some more with the vibrating motors. I might be able to use some of this stuff. This is from old iPod hard drive. Stick that on there. Help suppress that a little bit, but it would also get rid of some of the ability of it to transfer any vibration. Oh, it already doesn't do. Oh, I might be able to attach it to the panel itself. I don't know. I'll be able to use the screws that have the brackets attached. Ah, a lot of things just cracked. Alright, well, thanks everybody for watching, especially Sad Supper. Thank you for being here and dealing with my crap. Good luck with your college expeditions. Yeah. And, yeah, I'm very tired now. Oh, that's not right. Yeah. Alright, again, thanks everybody for watching. I'll probably be streaming this weekend. I don't know. If I don't, I'll have some long video on YouTube or something. So thanks one more time, and bye.
Come close to me. I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be. I'll drown us in the purple drapes that you